Right guys, in this video I'm going to tell you about the first time I ever used the aim and brake and how the journey of a totally bad situation turned into the legendary Carl Cox playing my first track. If you haven't seen part 1 of this video, I'll leave a link in the description down below for you to check out, and also offer you a piece of nostalgic rave history by uploading the parts of that song in my Patreon. Those of you who want to show some support and own a piece of hardcore history. So guys, keep watching this video till the end, and I'm also going to show you a live demo of that track on OctaMED. So without further ado, let's get into it. Story. It's the year 1990 and I've just been scammed out of my dream of getting a track signed by a record label and needed an A-side for my first release on Brain Records. I was totally devastated as my dreams of releasing a track on vinyl were now on hold. But after taking a step back, I realised I still had the project files for Bleep Mania, and I still had another unfinished track sitting on disc that I'd completely forgotten about. So I grabbed the files, loaded it up on the computer to take a listen. When I played it back, it sounded like something was missing. It had potential, but it needed energy, something extra, and I was unsure what it needed. So the following weekend, I headed down to the Dungeons Rave venue for inspiration. So I'm in the Dungeons and I go from hip-hop raving to shocking out on the dance floor to raving in an altered state of consciousness. Green smoke, totally doved up, and now refocused on releasing my record on vinyl independently. I just came to terms with being scammed and was now determined more than ever to reach my goal of having a release on my own label. So here I am with a dodgy kick drum mix of Bleep Mania sounding all reverby and needed to come up with a release saver. So I did some serious record crate digging, looking for some fresh samples to use in my productions on OctaMED. Next, I sampled some cool drum loops and then some bleeps from a track on Suburban Bass by the Chromosomes called The Rush. Big tune. Then I slowed the beats right down to the lower octaves because in those days it was all about twisting up the sounds and making them sound new. Next, I gathered a batch of pre-sampled breaks and sounds from my sound library, and also took a few samples from an a cappella by Doug Glazy from a massive track called Let the Rhythm Pump that was absolutely huge in the Dungeons at that time. And for those of you who don't know what the Dungeons is, it's an iconic East London rave venue. I've got some more videos on the Dungeons on my channel, please go check them out. Back to the Doug Glazy samples. I particularly like the way he said, getting busy with a track. Being a DJ and a studio head myself at that time, this lyric was something that I could really relate to. Now, I wanted to have the heaviest break I could possibly think of for the drop. Coming from the hip hop scene, there was only one beat I could think of at the time, and that was the aim and break, aka the king of all beats. Now, don't get me wrong, hip hop was all about dope heavy beats, but there was something about the king beat, stroke amen, that was calling out to me. This break was formerly used by Mantronics and NWA, and at the time I had no idea that this break was the legendary Amen Brothers. In fact, I had never even seen the 7-inch vinyl the tune was on. Perhaps it's rare. Comment down below and you let me know. And guess what? I go back to the crate digging and I find a track by the legendary Rebel MC called Coming On Strong, and noticed a clean Amen loop with some cool Rastafarian style percussive bongos, which I then decided to sample. Being from the 80s era, I was already a massive fan of Rebel MC's work, going back to his Beat Freak and TNT sound system days. The man's a total legend. So I started to experiment with the sounds in OctaMED. First, I looped the Rebel Amen and put that down. Next, I played a Shaka style reggae bass line. Then, I added some bleeps from the Chromosomes The Rush. First the lower pitched beeps, and then the high pitched beeps. And by the end of the day, the track came together. Keep watching until the end of this video to see a live demo of this track in OctaMED. Guys, if you're liking this video and want to see more content, leave a big thumbs up. You'll really be helping the channel out massively. So I added the Amen, a heavy bass line, and it sounded wicked. I added some more sounds. I did a bit of arrangement, tracker style in OctaMED, and the track Revolution came together, named after the rising underground rave resistance at that time. I later found a reasonable studio for hire in Stratford called Channel Studios, where a cool guy called Conroy helped me get the final mix polished. Big up to Conroy. We also mixed down the original raw mix of Bleep Mania to that. Both tracks now sounded release worthy, so I went to JTS Studio, who introduced me to to Telltale's pressing plant. More information on that in another video. If I get to 100 likes on this video, I'll do another video regarding that. Then I pressed up a limited run of multicolour vinyl and got 100 copies to DJs. I later released it on the B-side of another Brain release to bolster the debut release by Raw Tracks, a collab by DJ Raw and DJ Tracks. The track gained traction, and the next thing I knew, people were coming back to me telling me the legendary Carl Cox was smashing my track in his DJ set, which I eventually witnessed on a TV show called Hitman and Her featuring Michaela Stratton and Peter Waterman at the Eclipse in Coventry, showing on national TV, which gave the track even more momentum. So big up to Carl Cox for that, man. Watching this now, even today, still gives me goosebumps. Final thoughts. Considering I didn't have any links in the game and I was just starting out, this was great encouragement for me to keep on going. And this also led to my collabs with some of the scene's greatest DJs and artists. Final thoughts. Never lose hope. Follow your dreams. One thing always leads to another. If you like old school D&B jungle drum and bass, please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Getting busy with a track. 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 Mixing it up.